Big Boy's Neighborhood. All righty, let's get uncut up in here. Doc, you good on your headphones?
Doc, you gotta do the dance.
All righty.
We dance now.
I think you good on headphones?
Listen.
Go ahead now. Louis, good on headphones?
Big Boys.
Natalia, good on headphones?
You know it.
Now let's get the show started.
All righty now. This is hilarious right here, man. They had something about a I don't even know how to start this. A Rihanna album. You know what I'm saying? Like, a Rihanna album. Yeah.
You don't believe it?
Man, I just haven't heard Rihanna as an artist with new material in a while.
She's been busy playing with lingerie and her makeup
which
line.
I love.
She got things to do.
Yeah, she's a brand.
Well, she just sat down for an interview and she has confirmed that she has been hard at work on her reggae
I can
album.
imagine that.
I know a lot of people don't believe it because she's doing this and that, and we still haven't heard any kind of new music. I haven't really even heard her on a feature with any other artist.
I'm surprised she didn't jump on nothing with Khaled or nothing.
She didn't do
we would have heard something.
Anything, but
that's probably why she hasn't jumped on with collaborations, because she's waiting to do her own thing.
For her own stuff.
Yeah.
And a lot of fans have come at her and thrown the album title name R9, and she did say that she's thinking about keeping that because she's like, what else after you guys have burned it into my skull? Like
R9?
R9. So that could be a possibility. She did not give us a release date though. That's what bugs me. But we do know one person she's not going to be working with on this album.
Doc.
No, sorry, Doc.
Okay.
Not Doc,
Who?
and also not Drake.
Really?
Yes, she said not for this album and not in the future. She can't see it
What's going
anytime.
on?
I don't know. Maybe she
Then when
just
she
wants
said
to,
not in the future, I mean not now in the future, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, she just maybe. You know what?
I know if I want to hit record and Drake
think.
fuck with me, I would definitely do a Drake song. I'd be like, man,
I
Drake.
think-
No, this is me asking Drake. I write songs and I do everything, bro. I would love to do one with you.
Well, if she's still with her boyfriend now, that billionaire, like she's not trying to mess up things up. And you know, Drake and her had a little thing going on, and Drake really had.
I think she know
strong
how to
feelings.
be professional. You know, us women know how to
But look
separate
at-
that stuff.
okay, but-
see, if I would have said it, like, women know how to separate that idea.
Women do know how to separate that,
All right.
but I think that fans don't.
Right, yeah.
And I think that becomes a thing. You know what I mean? So
But-
it's like, let's just not even put myself in that type of situation to begin
I'm
with.
gonna
That
tell you
doesn't mean that they're not
straight
cool.
up, if I had a billionaire,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do an album anyway. But that's me. You know what I'm saying? That's
Lay
me.
back,
Because
smoke some
what
weed.
are you talking about? You know
I
what
think
I'm
it's
saying?
really different when you actually had a relationship with the person as opposed to maybe one of your male friends that you know
like
what I mean?
wouldn't want to see Veronica record an album with her ex.
Yeah.
It sound
Right.
like shit too. Veronica can't sing. And I don't know if her ex, if he's talented. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there you have it.
All
We're
right.
gonna have to
What do
wait
we
for that
have?
album.
We
More
have
waiting. More waiting.
We had our summit in New York last week where labels present music.
You got
Getting ready
insight?
to
Hey,
come
bro,
up.
you doing like a slow jam show over
Ray,
there?
why are you
No, that's how
talking
I
like
talk.
that?
What the fuck?
That's how I
Check your
talk.
tone.
Yeah. Can you
good?
come up an octave a little bit? This is where we're all at in here.
No, we had a summit and,
Uh-huh.
her name was not mentioned one time. When
Like, as far as stuff is coming?
When Def Jam came on, yeah.
Wow.
So it's gonna be zero
I was actually
album
surprised,
for
yeah.
this year.
So we probably talking about 2020
Good God.
at some point. If they didn't even bring it up in the summit and they're kind of letting you see the
Man,
the future
that
and damn.
Sometimes
Well, I
they
guess she's
will
not
even
gonna-
say later on this year we don't have anything to share, but it was it was
They're not
nothing.
gonna leak you guys.
she gonna
that.
fuck around and come out with an album like
Right.
Beyonce. How
Tomorrow.
they
I hope
just
she
how they
does.
just come out.
I'm waiting.
All right,
I'm
yeah.
here for it.
Well, don't wait
R9
too
or
long.
whatever you want to call it. I don't care.
We
Just
just
come
call
on,
it
Riri.
Rihanna's new album.
Yes,
For,
please.
working title.
Just give it to us, Riri.
All righty, they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Backstabbers. What's going down,
Oh
Louis?
my gosh, man! So Magic Johnson sat down for an interview, and he came out that the reason, obviously, we know he stepped down from the Lakers basketball operations, the position he was in. So he stepped down, but he said that the reason he did was because somebody was backstabbing him, talking shit behind his back.
He said shit.
No, I just
Oh,
wanted to
okay.
add that in. It sounds
Okay,
a lot better.
well, that's not official statement.
Oh yeah, sorry. But
Yeah.
it is. This is crazy. It's general manager Rob Pelinka.
Yeah.
He was
Rob
the one
Pelinka is the one
talking
who said it.
shit behind
They
his
named
back.
him.
I don't know who Rob Pelinka is, but I probably know him
General
by face.
manager.
Yeah, he's the
Yeah,
general
but
manager.
Standing next to him kind of looks like Rob Lowe.
Damn.
It was
so
him
like
and Magic.
his guy.
His guy, man. It was him and obviously Rob and Magic who pretty much like persuaded LeBron to come over to the Lakers. So I thought the relationship was solid. But nah, man, he said that a lot of people around the office were just saying.
And Magic said the name.
Yeah, he
And-
said his name. But he
Rob
also
Pelinka.
said that when he first was up for the job, people hit him up and said, Dude, watch your back with old dudes.
Ooh.
Damn.
Well, he
Wow.
also said, he
Dog.
was like, at first it was just in the office. And he's like, and then I started to hear it outside
Outside.
the office. He's like, outside of basketball. And so when you go outside of what the workspace is, like,
Damn.
Magic knows
that guy's
everybody.
talking all over the place.
Magic was like, bro, I don't need
Need
this
that.
shit.
No, not
Yeah.
at all.
My man was like 2 fingers. Then he got some long ass fingers too. So, he was like, even God was up there in heaven, like, whoa, let me watch out for magic fingers. When he did that, like, man, that's bad.
That's crazy.
Yes.
And it must
That's
have
a
been bad
GM.
enough where somebody talk and you leave. Oh man. Oh, Magic.
But do you listen to heads up like that when people give you a heads up about somebody?
You know what? I tried to,
Yeah.
but then
Yeah.
there's other times when you will go in and you'll say, well, you know what, my relationship is different, or you'll
Yeah,
just
the
try.
same
And it
way.
was a good thing. He was going there to try to increase and get us
Yeah.
back to what we used to in Los Angeles. So his intentions were good.
Yeah.
But then when you start looking in the rearview mirror, Doc, you like, man, motherfuckers told me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
to
Like,
fuck with
people
That sucks.
told me. You know,
Yeah.
that's when you're like, damn. But you know what? Sometimes you do step out on faith even if you can't see the whole staircase. And sometimes you put a little more trust in man. But like I say, man will fail you every time.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Fail you every time.
Yeah.
So there it is. Magic was like, I'm out of here.
Peace.
Yeah.
Got a shitload of other businesses
Hell
to work
yeah!
on.
Can you imagine?
about
Like,
that.
there's
That's
some
what he
people
said,
that need
man.
it. They can talk shit about.
Yeah.
They'll talk most shit about you. Like, man, I got to stay for the income.
I have to.
Magic was like, man, I'm about to get on my plane, man. I'm about to go to Aruba. I don't need this shit. He probably did curse too. You know what I'm saying? He probably did curse. Natalia, what's going down, man?
I love this story,
yeah.
and this is such an amazing.
story.
Like, I can't imagine if I was in the crowd and I was a part of this, but you know, it is graduation season, and so all of these major graduation ceremonies are going on, and one at
Shout out to Ahmad who hanging out with
Hey,
us,
what
man.
up,
She just
Ahmad?
graduated from CSUN. Ahmad, jump behind Louis so they can see you in the camera real quick.
Yeah,
He just
man.
graduated from
Yeah.
from
Make a
Cal
cameo
State
right now.
University of Northridge,
There you go.
man.
Look at the camera.
That's one of our graduates right there. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead now. I love how Ahmad, he looked in the camera and went, he like, I don't know what the fuck y'all do with
I'm
hip
out.
hop. You know what I'm saying?
I saw you dancing earlier, I
No, but
wasn't sure.
congratulations to you, man.
That's a
He
big
just-
step.
He just got his degree as
Yeah.
well. And when you listen to this story, Ahmad, what you're about to hear in this story, we're not doing for you.
Yeah.
So with that being
get
said,
excited.
please, Natalia.
A billionaire, Robert F. Smith. he
Keyword
gave
billionaire.
Billionaire. Gave the commencement speech. So usually you have like one big keynote speaker who gives some kind of inspirational thing. A lot of times we see it's like Oprah, Pharrell Williams, or whoever it is. This time it was Robert Smith.
Idris Sandu, who did.
Idris
Oh,
Sandu,
yeah.
yes, he did. And he announced something that was going to affect all of the graduates this year. Here's a piece of his speech.
This is my class, 2019. And my family is making a grant to eliminate their student loans.
I feel like
That's-
half of the people in there were like, wait, what does he mean, student?
Yeah.
He legit eliminated all of their student
crazy.
loans
Man.
for the
Hey,
graduating
dude,
class of
was there.
2019.
Oprah's probably sitting at her crib like, fuck. This motherfucker.
About $40 million, they're saying,
Good
for
God.
the
I wonder
graduating
if
class of
he
2019.
knew before he
He's a
said that.
billionaire, though.
I think he
Louis.
had
yeah,
to.
that's true.
I think
40
he had
million
to.
is
Yeah, my
nothing to
daughter
him.
graduates next year from that school, so I need him to come back. And,
Oh, man. She missed it by 1 year.
She should have graduated early.
Hey, man,
She'll have
and
these
think
two.
about the financial aid that you
She
didn't
doesn't.
pull, that you wish, that you were like, damn, I wish I would have pulled more financial aid. This motherfucker had me.
But that's like
That's
such
beautiful.
a like I have a few friends who long gone have graduated but are still
Still.
paying off those
Oh, yeah.
student loans. I mean, it's so
It's
much
insane,
just to be
man.
able to better yourself and have that education so that you can be, you know, whatever it is that you want to be, whether it's a doctor or, you know, a counselor. And like thankfully mine, I don't have any. I can't imagine still having to pay
You
that
have
off.
it though, huh?
Yeah, look, literally, it's a note that I had to myself today. It says, pay off student loan, 7,000 left.
How many
Damn.
times do you write that?
A lot.
Yo, I be telling my daughters though who don't have student loans, like you don't understand, because I still don't think they understand right now. You don't understand what that means.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
man.
do it.
You graduate with a full jacket on you.
Man.
Monica, you have student loans? She was like, no, my parents are rich.
What is that?
She was like, no, in my culture, we don't really have that big.
She can't run her face.
Yeah.
Like she said.
Hey, dude, she was almost like, no, dream on. Like, and you don't have it. Louis, do you have student loans?
No, I don't.
Okay, I can tell you one thing. When I went to school, West LA City College.
Shout it out, shout it out.
Yeah, walking on to West LA City College after, coming out of Culver City High School, being a centaur.
A centaur?
Yeah, not really a half man, half horse, which was kind of stupid. But hey, you know what I'm saying?
It's a mythical creature.
Yeah,
It's fine.
and I mean, my mascot can beat your mascot.
Yeah.
Alrighty, but just getting there, they had all the new like credit card, like the banks there,
Yeah.
and I remember, dude, getting all these fucking credit cards and damn near not fucking my credit up, but I had to put them all up because I started to max them out. And and that's what I tell everybody, man. When you get on these campuses, are you young like that? Take care of your credit.
Oh, yeah.
I had a place I had a credit card from a autos, like this auto place, like an auto parts store.
Yeah.
And then you can get like rims and all that stuff. I had the credit card, but I didn't have a car.
Oh my God. What?
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would just walk in places, just fill out applications.
Get everything.
And it all started with that $200 that they gave me from being a student right there. So how often do you pay off your debt every month?
I've been really, really bad, and I've been getting like deferment payments or
Oh,
whatever.
man.
So I just realized how much interest I've accumulated by doing
Oh
that.
yeah.
That's
And
crazy.
it's crazy.
Have
So
they sent you to collections or
no, they don't
Okay.
because
They
I'm
want that
smart
money.
enough to call in and
Yeah,
has,
$7,000 is not that bad.
it's not bad. Well, it was literally
I know
what,
people
like,
that owe 70.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Well, that's also because I didn't finish my school and I was like, I'm out
You
halfway
could literally
in the semester.
do one private party, which if you were into that, you know what I'm saying? You could do one private party and that debt would be released.
Yeah.
Man.
You know, that'll come right off of you.
But I just can't imagine like when I hear some of these
No pun intended.
when I hear some of these student loans and like how much in debt people are, I'm like, oh my gosh. But I see how fastly it accumulates because for me, it was just that like type of trade school, I would call it, right?
Yeah.
And half a semester when I decided to bail out and be like, this is stupid, was like 16 grand
Oh my God.
for just half the
What's
semester.
your mod? You have
Damn.
do you have student loans? No.
He
Okay,
said,
now.
nah, I'm
Yo,
smart.
hang out with
the
us
real
today.
crazy thing though is I remember there used to be a time when the government did not chase you for student loans.
Right.
I remember the day that Ronald Reagan, gonna take me back a little
Yeah,
bit,
man.
said, "We are."
do you mean Jefferson?
We are. Shut up. We are coming for your student loans, and when I tell you the next day, it was on and popping.
Damn.
Like it was
Damn.
collection agencies.
And they caught up with you from graduating in the 30s?
They found you.
Like, what they do? Send you a telegram? how did they actually do it? Did they send you a telegram or
Was it on a scroll?
I was
Yeah.
just,
Did a horse
I
come
was-
to you?
I was just surprised.
Bounty
And,
hunter?
I mean, I was watching it on television. He said,
in black and white?
We're gonna pursue.
You mean you were listening to it on the radio?
Shut up,
Yeah.
all
Because you
of
guys
you.
didn't have TV yet.
We're gonna pursue student loans.
It was right after I Love Lucy came on when it was a weekly series.
How much was tuition?
It was a new episode.
How much was tuition? Like
Come on
$50
now,
a year?
folks.
Yeah.
And the next day, collection agencies were calling. We want your money, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm paying $25. No, we're gonna take it up to $500."
Yeah.
like, I
Man.
can't afford $500.
He
a
was
month.
talking about when he had student loans, Jason. We were talking about from the 30s.
I mentioned
and
Ronald
shit.
Reagan's name. So
Yeah, it was
jokes ensued.
Yeah. What'd you say? How much it costs a year?
About $50 a
$50.
year.
He was like, that was a hard $50. That's when he used to still call money bits. He was like, you know how many 2 bits that is? Like, this is ridiculous. So did they? How did they get in touch with you? Was it a telegram or?
No, they called your place of employment and said, "Hey, you have
Or
an
they
incentive
call
to
you at the house because they definitely know cell phones and
yeah, it was
Yeah.
it was pre cell phone.
yeah,
so
of
place
course it
employment.
was. Of course it was. You know, and you would be at the house on the phone like, "Hello, yeah, see, you better come and give us our money. Yeah, see, don't give us our money, we'll shoot."
Hey, I'm trying to educate our audience. to how
Nice.
this-
Yeah.
how this-
Yeah, right.
how
You're
we got to
educating
this-
them, all
How we
right.
got to this place. Where you
Yeah,
guys are
man.
now being.
Oh, is that what we were doing?
Yes.
Oh, my bad.
I thought we were having fun.
Yeah, I thought we were.
Making fun
I thought
of
we were in
you.
here disrespecting authority.
Yeah.
I thought we were doing. All righty. Well,
Informing people sounds boring.
yeah. So you the only one that got school
loans?
loan.
Yes.
Student loans. Okay.
So if that billionaire wants to pay them off for me, I'm available.
Hey, one night.
$7
Wait,
grand.
not like
Big
that.
city.
For you to pay them off.
Big, let's,
dude.
big, let's pay off our student loan. It's $7 grand.
Go ahead. You should. Thank you, Doc.
Wait, what?
You
What do
make
I
a big
get?
money.
She just throw it at you to pay for
I don't know. My headphones were down.
Don't worry, I'll go sit back to him,
My
Doc.
headphones were down. Sorry about that. What'd you say?
Hey,
You gonna give her a raise to
Cannot
pay
get
off her
big
student
Thank
loans?
you. Give me a raise.
You say you gonna give her a raise to pay off her
Yes.
student loans?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's
All right.
dope. I
Give me
tried
my
to
money.
get your other boss to participate. He
No,
What do you
but
mean?
it was you with the
I
great
didn't hear
idea.
really, my headphones are down. I didn't catch nothing.
Yeah.
But it was
My
you with
bad.
the great idea, so
Hey,
you should lead
that
by
mo-
example.
that-
That'd be
that
a great
That
thing.
moment has been lost. I'm sorry.
What the hell?
Damn, this dude.
Some bullshit.
Fucking dream crusher over here.
He's like, dream on.
He's like, man, y'all
on.
lucky that y'all skated by this store.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Shit, you know what
All
this
right.
is? Like, what? That's the skin of your teeth. homie. Skin of your teeth. All righty, well, we're going to go ahead and get on out of here, man. We got to go work and pay off I-Day student loans.
Pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Or get,
Jason said Ryan Seacrest.
Oh,
paid
yeah,
your
Ryan
bill.
Seacrest does pay your bill. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to submit my student loans
Yeah.
to Ryan
Big boy
Seacrest.
doubles your pay too.
Say, well, yeah, that doubles your pay. Yeah,
Oh, my
man.
pay is
Well,
so
what am I
low,
going to
so
give
I'm
her?
gonna be a-
You want me to give her $30
Right.
cash right now?
We're gonna give you a $30 raise for the year.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that works out to shit. All right, enjoy the rest of your day.
Enjoy it.
Natalia's going through her pictures right now, so we gotta.
I was.
You know what she does.
She be over there multitasking and shit
But I know.
because she was the only one I was like, enjoy the rest of your day. She was like, enjoy it. When I looked over there, she was looking at pictures and shit. Like everybody else supposed to be paying attention. She over there looking at pictures and still like, enjoy it, enjoy it.
She's like, I'm listening. I'm
Like
not
when,
looking.
like when she do the traffic,
my
it's a
God.
gang of
Boy.
shit going on. She
can't
like,
catch her off,
like
though.
yeah, she had like 5 different sheets over here and shit. She was like, oh, and I see that there's an accident over such and such and I'm Natalia. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, go ahead, little
Well, I
boy.
like to multitask. I think it's fun.
Really though?
Yeah,
I
I have
heard
like
that.
slight ADD, so
Oh, okay.
that's how
All
I
right.
keep it straight.
Okay, well, you do a great job.
There
You
you
do a
go.
great job. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get on out of here,
let's
man.
go.
Once again, Ahmad, congratulations
Yeah,
to
go
you.
see
Congratulations to our guy right there, man. I-Day, we're gonna find a way to make sure that you pay your own bills. All righty, well, enjoy the rest of your day. We are Big Boys
Big
Neighborhood,
Boy.
and we are gone.